thanks so much for stopping by at the Peppered Peach today. We're gonna be checking out something from Magnolia Journal, her 2025 fall edition, and that is the meatloaf dinner. What's cool about this dinner is that it's not only the meatloaf, but we're also gonna bake it with some potatoes and some green beans. So it's a one-stop shop for your meal tonight. As you all know, I don't eat meat, and you're probably wondering, what is she gonna do? Well, we're gonna have Lewis come on to check out the meatloaf for me, and so he'll be our taste tester. So we have everything here. Let's get our meatloaf on. All right, so before we start combining some of our ingredients together, I first need to chop up an onion. So we're gonna just take this yellow onion and dice it up, and then we'll start combining. Okay, onion's done. Now, we're gonna take this bowl and we are gonna combine 1 egg, and we're gonna just lightly beat it before we add the rest of the ingredients in. So let's just do a quick little mix-a-rooney. Okay, then we're going to add in our cheese, and this is cheddar. And if you're wondering, wow, what adorable little cups. Sonny got them for me for my birthday, and he just knows me so well because these are adorable. He got them at a vintage store, and vintage for this, I looked at the thing, 2010. Is that vintage? I don't think so, right? We're not there yet. All right, anyway, I digress. So now we have our carrots, which is some shredded carrots, some breadcrumbs. We have our onion. In there. We have our Worcestershire sauce, and we're just going to use 1 teaspoon for now of our steak seasoning. So now we're going to stir that together to get it all combined. And then I believe our next step, oh, the horseradish has to go in. Okay, the horseradish, which is a teaspoon. All right. Then we add in our ground beef. Okay. Ground beef added. And I'm going to use my hands for this. It's the only way. All right. Okay. Smells meatloafy. So once this is combined, we're gonna make 4 meatloaf balls, and we are gonna throw them on a prepared pan over there. So, Penny's ready for this, and she can't have any of this, you know? It's not happening. All right, so let me grab the pan. Actually, let me clean up a little bit, and I'll get my pan ready. Not that it's gonna matter, but I need to wash my hands, only to put them back into the meat. So let me clean this up, get my pan, and get going. All right, I have my pan. There's parchment paper on here. You can use aluminum foil as well, but I'm a parchment fan. All right, so we're gonna divide this up into 4 things here, 4 little round loaves. This is a different meatloaf, right? This is not a normal meatloaf. They're like big meatballs practically, right? So we're gonna do this. And there's no rhyme or reason of where I'm putting them, because remember, we're gonna add in the green beans and the potatoes. Okay, spread them out a little bit. Make sure. I don't know why I'm doing that. Like, who cares? It's all going in the oven. Does it really matter? I'm just thinking in my head, like, display, what looks nice? This one looks a little small, so I'm gonna add a little bit more to this one. And this one looked like it was really big, so it could use some shedding of the pounds. All right, I think they look pretty even. All right, I'm gonna wash my hands, and then we're going to put the sauce together that goes on top of these this meatloaf, and then we're gonna get our potatoes and our green beans ready, and then we're gonna pop in the oven. All right, so we have some baby potatoes here. We don't need to chop all of them, but we're only gonna slice down the middle for the ones that are a little bit too big. So these all seem okay to me, but these seem a little bit bigger, so I'm gonna put the ones that I'm okay with into our bowl. And then I'm just gonna slice these in half. All right. Now we're going to add in a tablespoon of olive oil, the remaining teaspoon of the steak seasoning, and a quarter of a teaspoon of black pepper and kosher salt. And now I need a spoon. That would help, right? And we're just gonna toss this together, make sure everything's coated. I actually will use my hands for a lot of this because I just wanna make sure everything gets coated. That olive oil is important. I might use a splash more of the olive oil. All right. All right, there we go. Now we are going to throw this onto our pan because everything's going in the oven. And if you have any potatoes that are cut in half, make sure that they are faced down. All set. I'm gonna push this off to the side. I'm gonna clean my hand because it's gross and olive oily, but we're gonna throw this in the oven at 375 for 15 minutes because in the meantime, we're gonna prepare our green beans and the sauce that goes on top of the meatloaf. So 15 minutes in the oven, we'll come back then, but in the meantime, we'll make those green beans ready. All right, so while that's in the oven for 15 minutes, we are going to chop up our green beans. We're just gonna trim them. So trim away. I'm also gonna put it right in the bowl that we use to coat our potatoes. So everything that I'm cutting is going right into here. All right, so now that that's all done and chopped up, we are going to literally coat the remaining oil and the remaining spices that we had for our potatoes directly into this. And you know what, I might add a smidge more oil, although they are getting coated really well. But I might just do a dash, just to be safe. All right, so after those 15 minutes are up, we are gonna take out our meatloaf, and then we're gonna add the the green beans into the pan, and then I let it bake for a little bit longer, I think. Don't quote me on that. Yes, I'm right, it's true. All right, let me clean this up because then we're gonna make our sauce that goes on top of the meatloaf, and then we'll be really ready for when those 15 minutes are up. And we have like 10 minutes left. All right, so we have just about 7 minutes left before we add in our green beans, but we also need to get ready for our sauce. So we are going to combine brown sugar, mustard, and ketchup. And we are going to mix this together have the goodest girl to my right staring at me saying, I don't know what's going on, but it smells good and I want to be part of it. All right. All mixed. Once our timer goes off, we'll add in our green beans. We'll spread this on top of the meatloaf, and then we're gonna let it cook for another 15 minutes, and then bam, we're done. All right, it's been 15 minutes. Let's take out our meatloaf and get going. Here's our meatloaf. All right. So now we are going to take our green beans. We're gonna throw them around our potatoes. And then this goes back in for 15 minutes. Spread these out a little bit. Okay. Now we're going to take our spread. All right, and we are going to put this on top of each meat loaf. Cover. All right, there we go. Oh, we got a few more green beans. Penny was hoping that I missed those, but you know what? I didn't. All right, so back in the oven for 15 minutes. After that, Lewis will be here to try them out. All right, guys, it is time to try our meatloaf dinner. Lewis is here. He's gracing us with his presence so he can try this meatloaf out. So, honey, take it away.
Go. Ma, the meatloaf! We want the meatloaf! Flashback to wedding practice.
Hey, Mom! The meatloaf! We want it now! The meatloaf!
Okay, all right.
Ma, the meatloaf!
You know, he's a tough one. He's a tough critic.
I like it a lot.
All right, so we like that. How about the potato on the green bean?
Let's focus on the important part.
Okay. All right, so is this gonna be another meal for us?
Yes, you're definitely making us.
Okay. Okay, perfect. So while he's potatoes. Potatoes. Okay.
They're hot.
Well, it is out of the oven, people.
Really not. They're really hot.
Okay, now take one bite of a green bean and we'll call it a day.
Potatoes are good. Good tasty.
Okay, good. And the green beans should be just as tasty.
You can't mess up potatoes.
You can't mess up potatoes. Okay, good. All right.
Very good.
Okay, good. So this
We
is,
have a winner here.
we have a winner. Winner meatloaf dinner, okay? So this is an easy meal for the week, right? It didn't take long to put together. It goes right in the oven, so it's super easy to do it during the week or even. Okay, that's fine. So I'm glad you liked it. It's Lewis approved. He is a tough critic, so if it approves him, trust me, you're fine at home. So thank you so much for stopping by to help me make this meatloaf dinner. You saw Penny was also very interested in this meal as well. She got reaped some benefits with the green beans. So thank you so much for stopping by. Lewis is stuffing his face still, and that's what we like to see. So thank you so much. Have a good rest of your day, and I'll catch you later. Peace. I would do anything for love, but I won't do. What is that? See what I'm doing there? Wait, do I go put both in?